every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide knockouts make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some mad charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast to baby, fight Q-tip, I think Shahid. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body, making you just feed. Just read, you can read all about the pure breed. Do the mobile, that's my duty, let my seed. When I step up in the place, and yo, I step correct. I got you all in check, I got that head.
EA Sports, always proud to bring you the National Football League as we join you from Northwest Stadium, just outside Washington, D.C. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Washington Commanders. Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week. And off we go in our nation's capital. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there.
Come on, set, strike, zoom, 32, yellow, zoom. Ready?
Here's Love looking to pass on the first play. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Just like that, it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play.
Now you can exhale. The season is officially underway. Plenty of work done during the offseason, camp, and the preseason that led to that first throw of the year.
Here we go, set. Black, 95. Set, go.
On first down, it's Krosky Merritt. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second down and 7.
Black Ultra. Let's go. Yellow, 22. Set.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Caught here by Bell. He's into space past the 25. Then he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
And this offense has come out swinging here in the early going. They pick up a nice chunk on that pitch and catch. And the two of them have this offense moving in the right direction to start this game.
A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now first and 10.
50, green, gold, pink, yellow, line. Rail, yellow.
Now a handoff to Bigsby. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Take Bigsby, taking it in for 14 yards out. And the Commanders are on the board here first in the season opener. Excellent start there. First drive of the season, big-time success, putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you get game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things can be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. It's a really good job of execution by them.
Joshua Purdy to kick off.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Now a run. It's the rookie from Nebraska. Takes it to about the 37. He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8. Second down and 8. They go play action here. Purdy. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk.
He is out of bounds inside the 35. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
It's got to feel good to hit on one of these in the first quarter of a brand new season. They're hoping this duo can really make some noise this year. And this is a great start. A big play here early in the ball game.
It's set.
He's got Ayuk once again. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
A quick throw completed by Purdy. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing it even better than what they expected.
They'll try to run this one in. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
Good work there, holding them out on first down. And this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Ready.
And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. A great effort there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the 49ers respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they get another shot here with a 1st and 10. On the ground with Bigsby to strike the drive. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
At the 35-yard line.
2nd and 10.
Ready. Yep, 43 rail. 6, left, right, white. Hey, green. Yellow, zoom. Set.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He finds his man, complete. That's Weaver. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
52 blue. Yellow, go. Drill, 52. Ready?
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he's going to have a Commanders first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Fight, 60. Ready. Hey, 60 red. 60 red. Ready.
Right back to Dobbins on first. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Love now. This throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 29-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here we go. 33. Set.
On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Here we go, set. Green Jack. Set, go.
Love looking to throw it. Finds his man over the middle. It's Likely. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Washington, first down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Black Oaks down. Hut.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. And he takes it in for a Commanders touchdown. From 10 yards out. And Washington has taken the lead.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1.
And his throw here is incomplete.
I know for us it's fun. And it's not so much fun for the rookie receivers when we see them coming into the league and we're going to training camps. You see them working on getting 2 feet down instead of 1. But the best ones train in college trying to get 2 down instead of 1, so the transition's a little bit less. In this case, though, wasn't able to complete it anyway.
So the challenge not a successful one, as this will stay an incomplete pass. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Throwing here, Purdy. Open man, the former Gator. It's Ricky Pearsall.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
On first down, Metcalf. And a short gain down to about the 33. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Here's Purdy. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route. And he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
You see Purdy. He's going to shift him around. Now whistles here, and I think one of the big boys for the 49ers might have jumped. And this offense back to needing 10 yards after the false start. 3rd and 10. Purdy. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A nice pickup of 23 on the 3rd down conversion.
First down. First and 10 at the 12.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Purdy tosses out wide, complete. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Now Purdy. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Back to throw, Purdy. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Commanders will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
Okay, break.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Ready.
Following the interception, Love. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 20.
Out of bounds at the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 20, here's 2nd down and 5.
Set, hut. 6. Mess, red. 38. Hut, hut.
Working out of the gun. Love. Throwing out left and finding Likely. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. He's up over 50 yards receiving now in this first half. It's a first down.
At the 32-yard line.
Here we go. Set. 10 black. Blue, go. Set, cut.
A shotgun snap and again to Dobbins. Now he's free at the 35. Touchdown, Washington. J.K. Dobbins, 68 yards. And the Commanders have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great work, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game, and no signs of slowing down.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, that whole offensive unit was just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Purdy now to throw. Connects with Kittle underneath. So the completion good for 7 there. And it's 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there's an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
So the completion gets him just a yard, and it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Purdy will set up to throw it here. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he is going to have the 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
first down. Metcalf. Well, they're knocking on the door now. There's a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. They get to it for a loss of 4, and it brings up third down on the sack. Watkins alone on the left side. Here's a quick throw right side, and it's complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A 5-yard touchdown. And the 49ers have got it back to within a score. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. A good starting spot for Washington as they come up first and 10 at their 35-yard line.
33.
Love from the gun. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. And the Niners are going to take over here up near the 40.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes. Back-to-back, what a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Here's second and 10. Here's a quick throw caught out wide. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
And we constantly talk about people being on the same page. In this situation, the two of them saw the play with the same eyes. They understood where the open spaces were going to be, and they found a way to get there to pick up a new set of downs.
Purdy off the play fake. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. This is taken at the 18. It'll be a 10-yard return following a punt of 45. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. 2nd and 6.
Let's go now. 50, 10.
Throwing. Love. Crossing route, he finds Likely. And he goes out right around the 39. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here we go. Set. 30, 10.
No hesitation, goes right back to Likely. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Call it a gain of 14 for the 2nd play in a row.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 of the 24. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Purdy looking to throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Commanders are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Intercepted. The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
On the ready.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
Drill 52. Come on, set, ready.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Weaver. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Set, ready.
A give now to Bill. This is Krosky Merritt. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
Set, ready.
They'll run once more with JCM. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
Let's go. 22 needle. Yellow. 40 seconds.
On play action. Love to throw. And it is caught. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 26. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Here we go, set. Black 40. Set.
A run inside, Krosky Merritt. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
He had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Here we go. 33. Ready?
Love fires up quickly outside. So he stopped for no gain. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
It's 3rd down.
Watch out now. 50 series.
They'll try and run for it. Krosky Merritt. Oh, some strong running. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown run. And the Commanders are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. A try here for the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Makes the score. Commanders 31, 49ers 14.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Oh, and miscommunication on the lateral. The ball is out. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And this will be incomplete.
physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Oh, he's got a man open. It's caught. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
Operating from the gun, Purdy. Pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
It's a gain of 19.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Purdy will look to throw again here. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A little surprise pays off on 3rd and 1. Pass instead of run. Gets him 15 yards. Out of the gun, Purdy. He's got his man downfield. It's Robinson. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Wan'Dale Robinson, 46 yards. And the 49ers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough, otherwise they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
On is Fitzgerald now for the PAT. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Next will score. Commanders 31. 49ers 21.
So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. And he'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be second down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Firing quickly out wide is Love. For the gain of 5. And now 2 yards to go on third down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Ready, break. Look close, 10. Let's get coming, 38.
Here's Love. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Fred Warner. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, third quarter, but that not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
In motion right is Watkins. Shotgun now with Purdy. He finds his man, complete. That's Watkins. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first.
First down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Metcalf. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Here's Purdy. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Purdy from the gun. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Niners are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And the 49er, first down. First and goal, San Francisco.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's a quick throw right side. Touchdown 49ers. Ricky Pearsall. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Niners have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Now a 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, Love. On the RPO, he'll keep it. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Now Purdy. Pass caught by Pearsall. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down.
A gain of 26 yards. 1st down, 49ers.
Up the middle they go. Metcalf. And he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. 2nd down now.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on rips like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Purdy now to throw. To the right side, incomplete to Metcalf. And he'll get nothing out of that one.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been very good. 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
On that snap, he's the hero of his defense after the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Again, it's Purdy to throw it. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Commanders are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
At their own 3-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They get the crucial turnover, just huge, but now they've got the football deep in their own territory, and you got to be careful because if you give it right back, there goes your lead.
Have to be extremely happy with their defense. They received a gift, that takeaway. Even though they're deep in their own territory, now they have the football. And you know there's always that alpha on defense, that grouchy guy. Forget what the coaches said. I'll guarantee you, he told the quarterback, we just took care of you, now you take care of us.
And finally taken out of bounds all the way up near midfield. A huge play there for Washington. 42 yards.
That's good.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
The big play has them all the way out near midfield for 1st and 10. Here's a give to Bigsby. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
Red. Set. 45.
Another run by Bigsby.
And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
3rd and 5.
Blue striker. Here we go. Set.
To throw now. Here's Love.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Here we go. Yellow, 22. Ready?
Working out of the gun. Love.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
The Commanders went for it, but they cannot pick up the first.
And the 49ers are going to get the football back. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that'll bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Play action. Now Purdy. Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down.
They push him back 8 yards that time on second down. Well, it was second long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Back to throw, Purdy.
And that is incomplete.
That was for the lead right there. They know they're in a position where fortune favors the brave. So they took their shot, but couldn't connect.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
In motion right, Watkins. Purdy, big 4th down play.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out.
And Washington will take control of the football in great field position.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Let's go. 52 blue. Set.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins.
And he gets it down to the 32.
81 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Good push from the offensive line, and they've done well so far to build this lead. Now, they've got to get things to the finish line, and that's a solid pickup there to begin the drive.
On the
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th.
Got it.
This 2nd and 4.
Set. Ready. 60 red. 60 red. Set.
On the carry, Bigsby.
Touchdown! Bigsby. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Commanders get an important score there to extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Commanders 38, 49ers 28.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. To throw is Purdy.
He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out.
Okay,
they'll
ready?
take that one and head to the locker room.
Set, hut. Ready?
They got to have two hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
And they'll wind up getting this to the 37, gain of 9.
He was brought down by
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1.
Black 40. Chop, 17. Ready.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And Love is going to slide down and pick up the first.
Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
12, 10. Trouble,
And now
38.
Love going to change things up.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. All right.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
Here we set.
Love looking to throw.
Crossing route, he finds Likely.
Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
52 Blaster. Let's go now. Black, 95. Set.
A run here with Bigsby.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game.
Set. Ready?
On 4th down, Love.
Touchdown, Washington.
A 16-yard touchdown.
And the Commanders are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week 1. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want. But there carries a little extra pressure with that as well because you and I both know protecting the home field, winning your home games is paramount in this league. So you go into it, yeah, we want it, but now you actually have to go out and prove it.
Yeah, two sides to that coin, and looking like they're going to protect it here in this one. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And not much happening on the return as they get this to about the 23. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Throwing, Purdy. Now he's going to step up and run. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to pick up a first down here as that clock continues to run.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Metcalf. And he'll be taken down as that'll net him only about a gain of 9. Here's 2nd down.
A gain of 9.
Purdy to throw.
Second and 1.
This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Purdy with one final shot here. Wide open is Watkins. He's got him. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for week 1 and one of our early